Hey everyone, Jesse here. I wanted to do a video and just kind of do an overview of everything that's been kind of going on. I haven't done too many videos lately. As you can see, we have some cats outside. And basically, we had a cat at one point. We're down here in Houston area. Disappeared at one house. We moved to another house. And so we wanted a way to keep the new cats safe. You know, there's raccoons, there's coyotes, alligators, random stuff around here. So this was kind of the attempt at creating an outdoor space. It's accessible by that window. So we just open up the window, I stick in that board which has a cat door in it, and then the cats can go outside during the day. You know, there's grass, they can lounge about, which is usually what they do. And then also I can kind of plant things around it and use the fence to kind of have sweet potato growing up here. We had green beans growing on there, so probably next spring or something I'll plant cucumbers, beans, whatever makes sense to grow up the sides of this. But for simplicity's sake, I used three types of wood. So the first are these landscape timbers. So this was built during the great lumber shortage of 2021, where a 2x4 was like $9. These landscape timbers are $5-6 a piece. So I use those. They are super durable and they're unfinished and everything like that. But basically I would dig a hole, maybe about 6-8 inches, fill it with rock, and try to level it as best I could. It wasn't perfect, obviously, and so we have landscape timbers that are kind of the main supports. I can tell right now that that one's a little off center, but who cares. The second piece are these fence posts, or these fence panels, fence pieces of wood, I don't know what they're called. Basically, you know, what you use to build a fence. So these are 8-foot pieces, I believe, and they were $3.50 to $3 or something per piece. And then we have 4-foot black wire welded fence. These are all from Home Depot. We probably have 1-inch exterior screws, along with some probably 2-inch screws for some of the places that I needed to build that. But yeah, the doors built with a 2x4, and I just kind of measure the opening, build it as best I can, and put some supports on it so you can kind of see that. And then we just have a little door lock. It's not like a chicken coop, it just needs to keep the cats in. The cats come in at night, so it doesn't have to be as secure as whatnot. Against the wall, this is a brick exterior. I did get some tap screws. They make like specific masonry screw sets, and so you drill a hole into the concrete or brick, and I try to get it in the mortar joints. And then I screwed in just a, I think this is a pressure treated 2x4 up there to kind of keep the base. Going across the back, this is just held on the, let me see if I can go in there. You can see the back of the door on how it's built. But the fence itself, so it keeps the top covered. There's zip ties that connect it all together. And then bringing it over, we brought the fence over the lip and brought it back around and just bent the wires so that the everything will stay. We looped them, which was pretty easy. And then I just have so we needed 2 sets of 50-foot wire, and so that's halfway. And so where they connect, I just put a board of the fence panel boards so that it kind of hid the connection as best as possible. You can see in that corner, that's how it was done. Built a little porch right here, and you can be as creative as you want to. Here's their main stand, which just has 2x4s so I can get more depth and support, and then I just put the fence panels up there. We put a bunch of additional boards along the end because we wanted to have a cat litter box outside, and so when it rains it's mostly protected. I put these sheets up and there's plastic underneath, so at least if water comes down it's not falling directly into that. There is a cat hammock which just attaches to the top there, and then on this portion Home Depot makes it's kind of like a gray roofing material. It's like plastic, I don't know what it's called. I think it's maybe 20 bucks for one sheet, maybe a 10-foot sheet, 8-foot sheet or something. And so 2 of those pieces cover this little area for the most part. And then yeah, the door itself has pipe insulation. I think it was one of the larger size pipe insulations, some really thin plywood. In between I put styrofoam insulation, so there's a good, 1.5 inch or so thickness. This is just a door, a cat door that you can buy online, and it's screwed together so cats can go in and out as they please, except it looks like this is falling apart, so maybe they're stuck out here. I need to glue that, but they can go in and out as they want to, and then we just close it up if we're leaving or whatnot. So that is the cat house. It probably took, it wasn't too complicated, maybe a couple days to finish it out and build it as needed. Just putting enough supports. It's basically, there's no concrete, you could take it out if you wanted to, everything's screwed together. Just getting all the pieces dug. I did find a water pipe underneath that I cut, so I had to turn off the water and whatnot. But yeah, getting all the pieces set. Basically I do 1 or 2 pieces, link them together with boards, try to level them as best as possible, and then go to the next one and just measuring it out. This is 8 feet from there to the corner, so I knew that I could have 1 full board between the 2 of them, and just random stuff like that. So overall it's worked out pretty great. The cats are enjoying it a lot more when it's colder outside. It is November right now, and they kind of lounge about all day. They'll look at squirrels or birds all throughout the day, and they enjoy it. They need more toys or something in here. But yeah, a nice way to keep your cats away from garden beds and whatnot, and then away from predators. So that's kind of the overview. Let me know if you have any questions or specifics that you want answered. So this has been out in the summer. It's probably 4 months old now, so it's wearing a little bit. I expect it to last for years and years. It just has it's outdoor materials for the most part. The beams themselves are going to last forever, and then obviously just rocks is what I kind of had available. So durability wise, it should last quite a while. Thanks for watching.